Alright, fellas, we should be live now. Alright, let's check this audio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's check this audio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, everything does sound good. Alright, I'm just going to set this up in Discord, and then we can get this show on the road. Why am I in divisional round? Did it not save? I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess the game crashed. Okay, Dallas won. So I forgot to simulate. I also do have to make a quick depth chart change for Colin. It's only one position, so it won't take very long. Is Madden going to crash again today? I guarantee it will. I think the most annoying part, it's like, it's not even my fault or the internet's fault that the game is crashing. It's just Madden being lazy, because I think everyone has this issue. In CPU watch games, whenever the game ends, it crashes. I don't know if that's the case for next gen, but I can't put the series on next gen because it's so a little bit annoying, but you got to do what you got to do. So, what's good, Nick? What's good, Boomy? Welcome, friends. All right, Colin's one depth chart thing. I think I want to say it was corners by overall. I'm just gonna double check, but I think that's what he wanted me to do. So I can do that. Injuries are still. Did I forget to turn them on? Well, we want to keep them off for this sim. If the games aren't going to save, we might as well just keep them off. So, hopefully this glitch doesn't carry over into the new season, which starts in, like, probably around 2-ish weeks. Yeah, corner by overall, okay. Which game do you guys want to see first? Panthers, Cowboys, or Patriots, Cougars? I don't really have a preference. I am looking for the Cougars. Is Dante Jackson healthy? No. Okay. So it was only one little flip with EJ Gaines and Cam Dantzler. Ooh, yes! Exactly right, my good sir. Yes, yes. Oh, did I forget to simulate? I did. Let me just make sure the force winds are right, because we cannot have an incorrect game in the conference championships. I do have like 3 save files of this, so if I did misclick one of the force winds, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But yeah, these are all right. Hello, RMP. Welcome. Are we going to get a roster video soon? We're going to get a roster video after the OFL Bowl, so probably Friday or Saturday of this week, once the OFL Bowl is done. That's when roster video will come. All of like the off-season stuff will start then. It might come Saturday. It'll come Saturday at the latest. I might try to do some like housekeeping stuff for the league, but it'll be Friday or Saturday. It'll be one of those 2 days. All right, the matchups are correct. Yes, that is right. Okay. Playing Mario Kart online, nice. Nobody would beat me in Mario Kart here. I'm not great at many games, but Mario Kart and Papa Shot, those are my 2. Did anyone use the timestamps? I don't know, but I appreciate you putting those in, because those timestamps are very helpful for people. Because Dante Jackson's uninjured. Oh, is he? I mean, I can check. I can fix it for you. We want the Cougars. Is he back? He is back. Okay. Yeah, this looks correct. Dante Jackson being back is certainly big. Who is New England's second receiver? Would it be Henry Ruggs, probably? Or is Henry Ruggs 1, DJ Moore 2? I feel like for somebody I'm forgetting. Yeah, Adam Thielen is a person. I forgot about Thielen. I knew I was forgetting somebody. All right, so who's 1 and who's 2? New England is 1, and the Cougars are 2. Hey Siri, can you give me a number between 1 and 2? Siri has selected 2, so that is the Cougars. Any specific jersey combo would you like, Colin? The all blues or your regular homes? Let me get them all blues. Can do, good sir. For X Factors, we have 5 for New England, only 1 for the Cougars. That being Jair Alexander. For New England, we have Jamal Adams, Nick Bosa, Gronk, Daniil Hunter, and Adam Thielen. Yeah, this team is pretty good. Superstars, Ramczyk, Mixon, Moore, Deion Jones, Henry Ruggs, Matt Judon, Watson, and Dre Greenlaw. So is it Friday or is it Thursday? The plan is Friday. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think Friday is totally set in stone for the OFL Bowl, but that's like my plan. I'm aiming to do it Friday. So that if I was you, that's what I would expect. I genuinely wonder who's going to win this game. It would be quite odd to have the New England Patriots go back to the OFL Bowl after making it every year in OFL 20, even with 2 different coaches. So, for the sake of not having so much continuity, I kind of want to see the Cougars, but, I mean, I don't hate New England. I don't dislike Alpo. I like Alpo. He's a cool guy, but for the sake of change, I wouldn't mind seeing the Cougars in the big game. You have a debate in English. You have a moderator. Oh, that's fun. So they still call it English in Canada. Huh. Let's get this show on the road. Daniel Jones was a very good game manager last week against the Raiders. He didn't miss many throws, but the story was Joe Mixon's big day. Even though Mixon did not have a lot of carries, he did have like 12 catches because Madden loves throwing it to the running back. And he also ran for 3 touchdowns. He was the star of the show. Guess what it's about? Why Matthew Stafford should not be traded from the Lions? It's why male and female athletes should get equal pay. I mean, they certainly do not get equal pay. Is there a WNBA player who makes over $1 million? Actually, I don't even think the max contracts in the WNBA are the minimum contracts in the NBA. I mean, I see why people would be upset, but at the same time, people watch male leagues more than women's leagues. So, I mean, that spills out more revenue. People go to NBA games instead of WNBA games. So, I see their point, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, the NBA is a far bigger business. You and your Waluigi combo in Mario Kart. Kia Nurse is getting paid $50,000. I don't even know who that is. I mean, I've seen the name, but I don't really know who that is. Any relations to Nick? Nick Nurse? Probably not. I mean, who knows? Maybe. Second and 6. I mean, WNBA players are getting paid a little bit more than the average Joe Schmo. Canadian? Okay, that would make sense. As DJ is picked by Jamal Adams. I don't think Daniel Jones was intercepted at all last week, and on the first drive here, he gets picked off. So here is the rookie, Phil Riddle. So the Super Bowl, the OFL Bowl champion starting quarterback will either be Phil Riddle, Daniel Jones, Nick Foles, or Baker Mayfield. What a weird group of quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield is easily the best of that group. Well, I shouldn't say easily. Daniel Jones and Nick Foles were both really good this year in this league. So the quarterback play is very odd here. And then we have Phil Riddle with his 27 awareness. It might even be lower than that. About to potentially lead the Patriots to another ring. Sister of Darnell, Tamika, and cousin of Sarah. Yeah, I know none of those people. I mean, I don't know NHL, and I didn't even know the WNHL was a thing. I've never heard of that until you just said it now. I mean, I assume women have played hockey. I assume there's women's hockey leagues, but I didn't know they had an NHL for women. Well, you learn something new every day. Wow, New England got stopped. Jair Alexander, I think that is, brought down Gronk, 4th and inches from the 43. I've got to assume they're going to go for it, right? Yeah. This is definitely the right call for New England, in my opinion. I know we're only 3 minutes in, but this is what you got to do. And it is incomplete. Broken up by Deion Jones. So, Chicago throws a pick, but then they get a stop. Don't know if it's called the WNHL. I don't know, obviously, because as you can tell, I never knew that was a thing until now. So, quieter start for Mixon. 3 carries, 9 yards. Last week when he had 3 carries, I think he had like 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, not quite the start, but it's kind of hard to top what he did last week. Nice throw by DJ. Oh dear, Jamal Adams is in the zone. Gotta watch out for that. Now, that'll help him move out of the zone. Miles Boykin with 16. It looks like he's already out of the zone. That was quick. So what? How many yards does it take for him to get out of the zone? Like 10? In the Jaguar episode against the Bills, I noticed it took like 40 yards to get Tre'Davious White out of the zone. So I don't know why it's inconsistent like that. I think the number was 40. I mean, I recorded that a week ago. But I think the number was 40. So, I mean, Madden being inconsistent, what's new? Looks like the Cougars are going to score first here. Question is, will they score 7-3 or turn it over again? Did you know that in Canada there is a party that wants to make the environment illegal, along with making gravity illegal? What? How do you make the environment illegal? That doesn't... What? So what, nobody's allowed to go outside? That should be a political party here. Nobody's allowed to go outside.
A 30-yard attempt.
Gravity should be illegal. Tell him, Colin.
Makes the score Cougars 3, Patriots nothing.
We gotta find ways to cancel Isaac Newton. I mean, in the 1600s, there were... What was he? I don't remember what time period he was. But, I mean, there were racist people back then. I have to assume Isaac Newton said something racist in his life, so we can cancel him. I think we can make gravity illegal. And second, and then go to 6. That's the thing with Mario Kart. You need skill and you need luck. So, I mean, that's the fun part of that. It's not just skill. Sometimes, for really good players, may get screwed. Because of red shells and blue shells and lightning. But that's why it's better than NASCAR. Because in NASCAR, you don't have those things. You have zero luck sometimes. I think everybody has zero luck in Mario Kart. Or at least people who play the game. Everybody has those moments where they think the world is just totally against them. Betcha that you can make you look at alarm clocks totally different. I'm scared.
It's a gain of 10.
What Canadian powers are you going to give me here? Should I be worried? Okay, let me get this straight. So quarterbacks with high awareness don't get rid of a ball in the pocket, but Phil Riddle, who has 20 awareness, does get rid of a ball in the pocket. How does that make sense? How do smart quarterbacks not throw it away when they're under pressure, yet Phil Riddle, who is quite frankly an idiot, how does he know to do that? You could probably put me in the NFL, and I would have more awareness than him. And let me just say, I don't think I'd be a very good NFL quarterback. This was actually made by Americans? Oh dear. Curtis Samuel, the running back, with the first down. Well, I guess this is the one scenario where it's acceptable to throw 10 passes to the running back because the running back's the receiver. And New England is not going to play off before the quarter ends. Pretty low score, but a pretty fun game so far. Cougars up 3-0. Winner will advance to OFL Bowl. What number are we on? I think this would be 10. Because we had the 3-19, the 5-20, and then technically the Sim OFL Bowl I am counting from last season. So this would be OFL Bowl 10. We're now here in the double digits, boys. There's an alarm clock that can end the universe. It cannot be destroyed, turned off, or can't take out the batteries. Oh dear. That, so you just can't break it? So if I were to smash it against the wall 100 times, it would still blare noise? Is that what you're telling me? I would just try to have to punt this thing as far as I can. Every 11 minutes, someone has to press snooze. This is a real thing? So what, it blares noise every 11 minutes? Why don't you just try to, like, dig it underground? And so you won't hear it. Big brain. They need me up there in Canada. I know what I'm talking about. That pass should have been picked. But instead, Phil Riddle is 6 for 9. Nice. That pass also was almost picked. So New England has gotten a few lucky breaks here. It goes up 4 decimals every 10 seconds. Yeah, why don't they just bury that underground? Work smarter, not harder, you know what I mean? It is in America. Take it underground. Or throw it in the water. Maybe it'll stop then. It would shake the earth. You know, you might be right. Might be onto something there. Whoever New England's kicker is, I don't know who it is. He makes the field goal. So, oh, it's Big Nuts Lutz. He ties it up at 3. Send it to space. You just gotta yeet it away. Yeet it into outer space. Throw it at the sun. The sun can handle it. Too much power, it would shake the cosmos. Imagine if a small alarm clock literally ended the world. I don't know if that would be sad or if that would be humorous. That would still cause a black hole bigger than the universe. An alarm clock? This is the stuff you should be debating in your English class, not if male and female athletes should be getting equal pay. This is the good stuff right here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 28.
New England's run defense has been really good. I mean, granted, they have Nick Bosa, Daniil Hunter, and some other good interior defensive linemen. I think... Do these guys have Chris Jones? I don't think so. I know Alba had Chris Jones in 20. That's probably one of them. Because Chris Jones was on the Patriots last year and was an absolute machine. They already tried using a flamethrower. I mean, taking it underground or putting it in water has to work. Or just launch it up into space and just throw it away. I feel like that would have to work. Which person created this alarm clock and why did they do it? That's a phenomenal question. Daniel Jones is 6 for 9, by the way. But that is a phenomenal question. Who in their right mind said, screw it, I'm going to make an alarm clock that will not break? For the first time today, Mixon actually gets blocks, and he gets a nice run.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
200 decibels kills people? Of what? Sound? Yeah, this story is very confusing. There's Mixon with another nice run. It looks like he is starting to get into a groove. When Mixon's on, this Cougars team is on.
That's another
If the Cougars win an OFL Bowl, it'll be because Joe Mixon took them. And Joe Mixon won it. But it would be kind of funny having Daniel Jones and Dwayne Haskins as OFL Bowl champions. Very odd quarterback room here in Chicago, but they make it work. And Daniel Jones is one of the better quarterbacks in this league. I don't know if I can say the same about the real league. Dre Greenlaw with the sack. I think that's the first sack today. Please tell me a source is saying this really, because I don't believe it. Yeah, I feel like this is too weird to be true. I need to see a physical source. I need to see this alarm clock in person, to be honest. Wow, quarterbacks are actually getting rid of a ball when they're under pressure today. No wonder these two teams are in the AFC Championship and 28 other teams are not playing today. Third and goal. Mixon only gets 3. So that'll force another field goal. How much time is left? I know we passed the 2-minute warning. What, like a minute 40, minute 30? A minute 6. Oh. New England does have 2 timeouts. That's more than enough. Who starts with the ball in the second half? I think the Patriots do. So New England gets back-to-back drives here. Just watch the infographic video about it. Infographic. I can't read, apparently. Yeah, this seems very odd. For the memes, I hope it's real, but it also sounds dangerous. I don't know how an alarm clock can be dangerous, but I mean, it would be very 2020-like to have this clock become a big deal. 2020 would throw that at us. I can guarantee it. That seems like something that this year would do. Good thing we only have 2 more weeks of it, and then this gauntlet of the year is done. Lincoln already used his timeout number 1. And now Riddle is sacked from his blind side. Or not from his... That was actually not his blind side. That was the other side. But he didn't see it coming. Yeah, I don't know why he called it the blind side. Riddle is a righty, and that came from the left end. So the Cougars got a very quick stop. The Patriots have the ball for like 20 seconds. Search this episode up and play these SCPs could end the world. Just hope no one goes rough in that bunker. Well, I'm still a little bit confused, but if an alarm clock ends the world, it would be in 2020 in November. Chicago always one timeout. I don't see them scoring here. I mean, they have it at 42. All they need to do is get a first down or 2. So they certainly could score actually, unless Daniel Jones keeps throwing checkdowns to Mixon. They have to move quickly. It doesn't seem like they are. And they call their timeout after getting back to the line of scrimmage. Typical Madden, typical clock management. So they have to. If I'm the Cougars, I go for an out route and just take the points. Or run the ball, because that's smart. Yeah, this clock management makes no sense. Very nice clock management, yes. I mean, on the bright side for the Cougars, they do have the lead. They're 1/2 away from making an OFL Bowl, but I mean, New England's been there and they've done that. This will be quite crazy for the Cougars. This is their first season of existence, and they're about to make the championship. And not only that, but I think they're the clear best team left. I mean, at least based on what we've seen in the regular season, New England went 9-7, Dallas was 9-7, and Carolina, I think, was 10-6. So by record, the Cougars are multiple games ahead of everybody left.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is a big drive here. Who will get the momentum to open up the half? Will it be New England or Chicago? And in a close game like this, you got to start off hot.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So far, so good. A quick first down. Phil Riddle was not bad in the first half. I mean, he wasn't great. His team only scored 3 points. But he didn't play poorly. I was thinking for the OFL Bowl, I might increase quarter length. We're only watching one game. But, I mean, the problem with that is I don't really want to make a big change like that right at the end. So I'll probably have a vote. I feel like that would make the game more interesting. But I don't want to make a one-time change for the most important game of the season. Oh! Big play for Gronk! I think that's going to be a touchdown. A 64-yard score. No, that's Thielen. That's Adam Thielen, and New England is on top.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, how about that?
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
The score is now 6-9. Hold on, we got to screenshot it. Perfect. Miss it, miss it, miss it. He didn't miss it.
The kick is good.
Well, there goes our 6-9 score. It was nice while we had it. Phil Riddle was 1 yard above 69 on the drive. Pain. We live in a world of nothing but endless pain. You just saw the video. Does it look legit? Did you post a link in the Discord? Because I don't see it here. I don't think live streams let you post links, though. Because I think that YouTube thinks it's self-promoting even when it's not in this scenario. Oh, you probably looked it up. Oh, I'm done. Okay, Maddie, give me one of those. Give me one of them big plays. Joe Mixon had some last week, and that's not one there. He gets nothing. Now I have a new fear to think about tonight. Oh dear, I'm not watching it. I'm trying to sleep well tonight. Good play for Adam Troutman. He's played pretty well tonight.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line. Joe Mixon on the carry.
Decent run, nothing special.
49-yard line.
This game looks like it really could have come down to the wire.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To determine who makes the OFL Bowl out of the AFC.
Jones pass intended for Adam Troutman. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. Big play, and it's nearly intercepted. I don't know what Daniel Jones was doing there. I guess he was trying to act like, you know, real life Daniel Jones. And throw it or give it in any way to the other team.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now New England has the lead and the football. That's one of the most dangerous things in football. When you have the lead and possession, I mean, this game is far from over, but New England is driving the car at the moment.
At the 30-yard line.
Even in a new OFL with parity, they'll still have the New England Patriots making the Super Bowl, or I guess the OFL Bowl, out of the AFC. Nice amount of yardage, plus 100 for Phil.
Complete to DJ Moore. It's a gain of 25 yards.
To DJ Moore. DJ's been pretty quiet today. Put the link in self-ads. Bet. Who is 15? It's not Ruggs, is it?
Complete to John Brown.
It's John Brown. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think Ruggs was 15 on this team.
At the 39-yard line.
Short pass for Gronk, who had the big score earlier. New England is moving the pigskin again here.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
That Gronk score was the first touchdown of the game, by the way. I'm just realizing that. The run game has not been going too strong for New England. The Cougars have ran the ball better, but Phil Riddle has definitely outplayed Daniel Jones today. We still have plenty of game left to be played, but this is not the same Daniel Jones that we saw last week. The sliders are the exact same. I actually did not touch the sliders. And I think both games we used here the Cougars. So there are no new variables. It's just Daniel Jones has not played as well today. But the Cougars' run defense has played a lot better. C. Bush was good last week for Vegas. And today, Curtis Samuel and company have not. Actually, I think it's just Curtis Samuel who's ran the ball. 3rd and 14, it's a sack for Marcel Darius. 4th and 20, 4:20 plays it. I think whoever scores next will win the game. If New England scores a touchdown at least, then they'll be up by 2 scores, and if the Cougars do, then they'll have the lead, and we'll see if they stop New England. That technically is a what-a-punt. It's not down inside the 10, but it's down at the 10, so it's a lowercase what-a-punt, but it's still a what-a-punt. It still counts. Sorry for giving everyone nightmares. Boomy has been banned for giving nightmares to the children. Well, now you can call it a what-a-punt because it's inside the 10. After Mixon loses a yard on the catch. Daniel Jones with a strike. That was nice coverage, but who's 18? Yep. Dante Pettis for 21.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Good work from DJ. Good run for Joe. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. We've got ourselves a ball game. 10-6, New England leads. Chicago does have the football here to start the 4th quarter. This is anybody's game. We're 1 quarter away, barring overtime, to finding out who will make OFL Bowl 10 in the AFC. New England's run defense has been good today. It looks like they're pretty average, but Joe Mixon has been contained. Just hope no one goes rough in that bunker. I don't plan on watching the video, so I'm not going to know what you're talking about. Seems like the Cougars certainly trust Mixon, as they should.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh wait, no, that was the wrong message. I was 10 minutes ahead, or 10 minutes behind. I saw the message, it said 6:37, and I was super confused. As it is intercepted. And that looks like it'll be a pick 6 if Mixon does not catch him. Hello, Apple, welcome. As you can see, this is the first game today. The Patriots are now up by 11 on Chicago. I think that was Jesse Bates who scored. No more of these stories from you. That's probably a good idea. He says, cuckoo.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 17.
New England is now in the driver's seat. Will they make another bowl? 10th iteration of the game. And this would be New England's 6th championship appearance. All 5, wait, would it be 6? Did they make any in OFL 19? I don't think so. No, it was the Steelers, it was the Chiefs, and it was the Bills. So no. New England is 2-3 all time. They've beaten the Eagles and Rams, and they lost all 3 times to San Francisco in the OFL 20 with no parity. What we want to talk about now? That's a good question. So offense want to do something? It does not appear so. Daniel Jones does not really want to do something other than throw touchdowns to the other team.
Jones pass complete to Miles Boykin.
Other than the picks, Daniel Jones has been fine, but those picks have been costly. And now a big play and a few big plays is going to be needed by the Cougars, but they're not out of this game. They're not quite out of it, although they are not looking good at the moment. Giannis signed the Supermax. Yes, he did. And I mentioned it in the Discord. I'm actually happy that Giannis signed the contract from Milwaukee. I know they're in the same division as us, but divisions do not matter in basketball. It just matters who's in your conference and who's not in your conference. And conferences really don't even matter that much outside of the purpose of seeding and playoffs. Other than that, you just play your teams in the conference 1 to 2 times more. You play divisional opponents pretty much the same amount of times that you play other teams in your conference. So, for that reason, I have no reason to dislike Giannis or the Bucks. And I did not want to see him go to a big market team. I wanted to see Giannis succeed in the small market, so I'm happy for the Bucks, and I'm happy Giannis signed with them, rather than migrate to the West next summer, specifically to the Lakers, or go south to the Heat. Although my teams aren't small market, they're definitely far from big market, so it's good to see the have-nots of the leagues succeeding.
Daniel Jones sacked by Matt Judon.
And Daniel Jones gets sacked for a loss of 10 by Mr. Judon, who was acquired, I think, last offseason from the LA Chargers. Or no, the San Diego Chargers. I'm dumb. I forgot for a second they relocated to San Diego. Funny thing is, some of the players who signed the Supermax have fallen off a cliff. John Wall was a Supermax, right? I don't know. But, I mean, things change quickly in sports. I think Russell Westbrook was a Supermax guy. He's fallen a little bit. I mean, he's still a good player. Same thing said about John Wall. Then there's Harden and Dame. Well, Dame is still cooking, and he is still in Portland. He's a very loyal guy. And Harden's become a lot less likable the past, like, month or so. If I was a team, I would steer clear of him. Cougars make the kick. It's an 8-point game. They're not out of it. If they can get a stop, and their run defense has been good today, a touchdown and a 2-point try ties it. So this game is far from done. But on the flip side, New England just has to play smart ball, shoot some clock, and they can punch their ticket to the bowl. Cougars. Here is Phil Riddle, who has certainly been the better quarterback today. He has really impressed me. Phil Riddle has looked really good today. Handoff for Curtis Samuel. He immediately loses 2. New England might just be better off throwing the ball. They are up by 8, so I think they are best off passing, and it looks like that's what they're going to do here. If I'm the Cougars, I'd probably start calling my timeouts now. As Gronk gets the first down, it looks like my hypothesis about throwing the ball was right. Are the Cougars stupid they didn't try for the onside kick? I think not going for the onside kick is the right call, because their run defense has been so good today. I think their best chance is to take their chances and not go for the onside, because the odds of recovering that are very low. So, I think the Cougars made the right decision to not go for the onside, but we'll see if hindsight proves that to be right or not. Now, the 2-minute warning, Chicago still has all their timeouts. Therefore, this game is still not over. Okay, that's not encouraging for the Cougars. They allow 9. I think that was Darius Geis. They should just give the ball to Geis. They won't, but they should. Second and a short 2. Another handoff to Samuel, and I think he got it. So now, best case for the Cougars, they have no timeouts in about 30 seconds. Call me crazy, you think the Pats will not make the they'll make the OFL Bowl. Oh, I see. I see what you did there. Flag, if it's on the Cougars, then this game is virtually over. Holding on New England. Okay. So that'll knock them back 10 yards, but that doesn't do much more. That just pretty much ensures that the Cougars will get the ball, but they're, again, not going to have more than like 30 seconds. Another flag. That looks like it happened during the play. And it is, again, on the offense, an illegal block in the back, so now it's 1st and 22. New England is trying to chew clock with these penalty flags. I see what you're doing. This is something that Bill Belichick would do. Cougars call a timeout number 2. Yeah, Chicago. Oh, that's timeout number 3. Yeah. They're not even at 30 seconds. They might have like 10. They're going to have time for a Hail Mary. And that's pretty much it. So they've just got to hope they get lucky. 3rd and 17. If they throw it, that would be an all-time dumb decision. They don't. Yeah, Chicago's going to have about 10 seconds to heave up a prayer. Or get a big punt return. That's a possibility, too. He's just going to let it go. Ooh, what a punt! Why would he let it go? With 12 seconds and you're down by 8, you might as well go for a big punt return, or at least go for a fair catch. What a dumb decision. So not only do they need a Hail Mary in 12 seconds, but they're doing it from their own 2. This is prime safety territory, folks. Jones gonna yeet it, and it is intercepted, and this one is over. Marvell Tell with the pick. 3 interceptions today for Daniel Jones. That's fake the punt. That'd be funny. And for the 6th time in OFL history, the New England Patriots will be representing the AFC in the big game. Even in a new year with parity, it is still the Patriots who make the OFL Bowl in the AFC. The Cougars gave it their all. They were very close, but it's not enough. Still quite the year for the Cougars, quite the year for Daniel Jones. They'll definitely be back next year, especially in a pretty weak division. Baltimore is still building. Pittsburgh is going to probably lose both Breeze and Roethlisberger to retirement. They're going to need a quarterback. And the Bengals are probably going to go 8-8 because they're so inconsistent, or at least in the ballpark. Going to delete Boomy's video about the clock. I don't blame you. I have not seen it, but if it's that bad, I wouldn't touch it. Both teams had identical passing yards, but New England had the 3 takeaways. What clock? Oh, you missed a lot, Apple. You missed a lot. Looking at the numbers, Phil Riddle did his thing. Daniel Jones. Mike, sorry about that. But Daniel Jones threw 3 picks. He wasn't very good. It's none of your business. I mean, you can probably just scroll up here at Apple and see the whole thing. The whole situation. Just assume it was deadly. Yeah, you can put it that way. Joe Mixon was fine, but he wasn't insane. A whopping 1 yard for the GOAT. Gronk led the game in catches. Yards was Phelan, who had the big play to open up the second half. I don't think the Cougars scored at all in the second half. And then the Patriots had the 2 touchdowns. The long play by Phelan and the pick 6 by Jesse Bates. That was by Bates, right? Yeah, that was by Jesse Bates. In a safety core of Jesse Bates and Jamal Adams. The better one in real life happens to be Jesse Bates. Alright, is the game going to crash? Yes, it will.